Jim, congratulations, 3 points at home to Eastleigh. Just give us your thoughts on the win.
Full value for the win, I thought we were. Good performance, good team performance. I thought direct reaction from Tuesday night, to be honest. Even though we were more than good enough for a point Tuesday night with the chances we had and the difficult decisions we faced from the referee. I thought we were very professionally ruthless today. I thought it was a very dominant display. Could have been more. Could have been way more. Full value for the 3 points. But I was just really pleased with the professionalism throughout, how every single player played for the team. You know that culture's massive for me. It's something that we're working on daily. And the good thing for me is that they're now working on that daily as well. And they're showing me things which is quite inspirational actually. And we talked about some of that before the game today. And I've seen so many aspects of a selfless, certainly non-individual performance today. There was brilliant individual performance within it. Some of the guys were excellent and they deserve accolades from me verbally now, but I feel like the team today as a whole was excellent, and I'm really pleased with the 3 points.
Before we actually come on to the game itself, and just how important is it to have that kind of mentality in the dressing room? Maybe it's something we've maybe not quite had in recent years.
It's everything. The team is everything. The team being the most important thing is the most important thing to me, and trying to instill that within the group is the most important thing for me, and I think it's the thing that will serve us well long term. I think ability can win you matches, and I want ability in the team. I want the showstoppers and the guys that get the fans out the seats. I want ability in the team, and it does win you matches, as I say, but character triumphs over ability long term for me. So we're working every day to try and find the balance of all that really. I think today was a good performance on character and ability.
The goals came at really good times as well. One early on, one just before half time. How pleasing was it to take a 2-goal lead into the break rather than just the 1 goal?
Yeah, it was very pleasing. I honestly think, Greg, barring probably 55 minutes, 60 minutes at Woking, all our games so far have looked like that. The scorelines have been different, but the processes look the same, and I believe in that. I believe in the way we're playing. I believe in the way we're trying to play. I believe that over the course of things, we should have a constant belief in a certain way, and we should stick to it, because the noise from game to game is very different, and it's difficult at times not to be distracted by the noise, but it's my job to protect the players from the noise and try and keep them focused on what we collectively believe in. And I think when it comes to fruition with days like today, I think it's amazing. One of the most amazing things for me today was the last minute of the game. It probably went unnoticed to so many people, but they were on a counter-attack, and the sprint recoveries from our team that we showed, flying past every single one of their players, with the team 2-0 up. They needed a goal, obviously. At that point you'd expect them to be sprinting forward, and they were, but the desire and the willpower to get back forward, that's totally for the team, that moment. When you've already got 8 players back, or 7 versus 5 or 4, you don't really need to get back. You think they should be able to deal with it, and that's what plenty of players do. But all 10 of ours got back in front of the goalkeeper and forced Eastleigh back. I think moments like that, they're the epitome of team for me. That's what made me the happiest.
That can count for so much, can't it? You mentioned you want players with ability, which we have got, but having that character as well is so important.
It's everything, Greg. Like I said there, yeah, I'll be saying the same thing over again, but yeah, it's everything.
Just talk about Cairo Mitchell's goal. Stunning, wasn't it?
It was amazing. I'm really pleased for him. He was fuming with himself, I think, because he missed a chance a moment before, but I'm just so impressed with what Cairo does for the team constantly, and Cairo gets chances in every game for me, so there'll be days he doesn't score, there'll probably be streaks he doesn't score, but then there'll be moments he scores brilliant goals. But I know that our other players are getting so many more chances, and we're having a good chance counting every single game because of the work that Cairo does for the team. And initially it was probably me eulogising about Cairo. Now it's the team themselves and other people, and his goal was amazing, wasn't it? It was a great moment for the team.
be nice going into the double header on the bank holiday weekend off the back of a win, won't it?
Yeah, it will. Exciting. And the first one being at home is the one we'll focus on, obviously, because it's the next game, the one that matters the most. But they're always fun, the bank holiday weekends, and I'm happy to be at home. I was really happy to be at home today, and home has been a happy place for me. Since me and Kev started doing this, we've had good results at home, which has been great. It's good for the fans again. To turn the tide on what's been a negative flow of results at home. We've had very pleasing ones, so that's good. And we go into the next game full of excitement, I think.
Some fine individual performances, you've already touched on that, especially some of the newer arrivals. Ryan East, some lovely outstanding touches, and the lad that ran himself into the ground, Harvey Gilmore. I mean, they must reflect what you're looking for.
Brilliant. And we're down on numbers at the moment, which we try not to cry about. Jez has just come into the team, who's a brilliant addition. I feel he's got to get up to speed about the way we play, but torn his hamstring the other night. He's out for 3 weeks now, maybe 4, which is a real shame. Hendo wasn't fit for that game. He scores. He was more fit, don't get me wrong. Tuesday night he wasn't fit at all, and he shouldn't have even travelled with us, but we didn't have Dev and other players not available. Tommy Mack hurt his ankle, couldn't travel. We're really down on numbers, so Harvey Gilmore plays off the striker. Today Harvey Gilmore plays off the right side of the attack. So far he's played in the pivot. Oxford away he went to left back. Harvey Gilmore's a brilliant player, I love him. But go back to the very first question Greg said, the team first.
Yeah.
Harvey just plays wherever the team needs him and runs himself into the ground. He was amazing today. Ryan East is a brilliant footballer for me. I thought he had a really good game today. Really clean the way he's constantly jabbing the ball around the pitch, following it. Good footballer. I enjoy seeing him on the ball.
I mean, Gilmore found pockets of space constantly throughout the game.
He did.
Just an instinct to be in the right place.
And it's the team. You know, other players have to be stood in different areas for those spaces to be there for Harvey. I think the best thing about Harvey is that the lads love him. I think he knows how important it is where the wingers stood, where Cairo stood, where Hendo stood, for him to get that space, or where he's playing off the other side for us today. I'm forgetting. Ty, of course, yeah, where Ty stood. Where the team is standing is really important for who gets the ball. Now, for me, I say to some of our players, if you stand there all day and don't even touch the ball, that's man of the match worthy for me, because it gives someone else the moment. It's selfless for the team. I think Harvey found great spaces because of all of the lads today.
Yeah, thank you.
Couple of weeks in now, have you learnt more this week by playing a couple of established National League teams, if you like? The first couple of games were newly promoted side, so...
Yeah. I've been asked that question by National League TV. Do I know more about the National League now? I haven't learnt more about the National League. I just see football matches.
Right.
Honestly, I do. Football matches with different styles of teams, different levels of players. The one thing I've learnt is officiating is wobbly. Like, you don't know what you're going to get, which I don't enjoy. I didn't enjoy Tuesday night, some of the things that went on. The opposition team throwing footballs onto the pitch when we're having counter-attacks. I don't enjoy that. I don't enjoy that at all. But that's not the National League, hopefully. That was one team's behaviour in the National League. But in terms of the actual football match that I'm watching and breaking down and trying to win, it's just a football match to me.